Hello and welcome students to the channel Sumita's chemistry class of standard 7 chapter 3 structure of matter. Students, we already have discussed in our previous video regarding the chapter structure of matter and the topic matter, composition of matter, atom, structure of an atom, compounds, molecules, mixture, properties of mixture and their examples. Now we will continue with next topic. This is difference between compounds and mixture. Okay? Compounds and mixture. The first point, a compound is a pure substance. So what is the meaning of pure substance? What is the definition of pure substance? A pure substance, it is made up of identical constituent particles of the substance. Its composition is uniform throughout and the particles that make up of substance are chemically identical. That means compounds जैसे हाइड्रोजन, नाइट्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन जिसे हम लोग एलिमेंट्स कहते हैं, ये सारे क्या होता है? प्योर सब्सटेंस होता है. कंपाउंड्स भी प्योर सब्सटेंस होता है. क्यों? क्योंकि कंपाउंड सपोज H2O, CO2, ये सारे जो रेशियो होता है, दिस इज द फिक्स रेशियो बाय मास. ठीक है? जैसे एलिमेंट्स नाइट्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन, कार्बन, ऑक्सीजन, दे ऑल आर द प्योर सब्सटेंस. Pure substance means it is made up of single type of substance. The constituent particles of a pure substance have the same properties such as their texture, smell, color, etc. throughout. Okay. So examples like sodium chloride, like copper sulfate, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. Now the next is the mixture. What is the mixture? A mixture is not a pure substance. Mixture pure substance नहीं होता है. Students, जैसे कि हम लोग के घर में जब मिल्क मैन जब दूध देने आते हैं, तो जैसे कि हमारे घर में जो पेरेंट्स होते हैं, तो वो सबसे पहले पूछते हैं कि आज दूध प्योर है ना, पानी उनी नहीं दिया हुआ है ना, मतलब पानी नहीं मिलाया है ना. तो वो मिल्कमैन क्या कहते हैं कि नहीं नहीं नहीं, पानी नहीं मिलाया हुआ है. सो पानी नहीं मिला हुआ है, दैट मीन्स दिस इज द प्योर. जो नॉर्मली हम लोग बात करते कि नहीं आज का दूध प्योर है, बट द मिल्क इज नॉट प्योर. ओके, इट इज इम्प्योर. इम्प्योर मीन्स कैसे ये इम्प्योर? क्योंकि इसमें प्रोटीन्स होता है, फैट्स होता है. दैट्स वाई दिस इज द मिक्सचर. दिस इज नॉट द प्योर सब्सटेंस. क्लियर? Air is the mixture of many gases. Now the next point, in a compound the elements are in a fixed ratio by mass. Fixed ratio by mass means compound like water, H2O, carbon dioxide, CO2. H2O, its ratio is 1:8. We already have discussed in the previous video. Carbon dioxide, its ratio is 3:8. So these all are the fixed ratio. Fixed ratio means not only in book, सिर्फ बुक में नहीं, आप अगर कहीं पर भी जाओगे, ये एक्सपेरिमेंट आप चाहे अपने घर पे ये एक्सपेरिमेंट करो या कहीं बाहर जाओ, घर से बाहर, टाउन से बाहर, सिटी से बाहर, कंट्री से बाहर, लेकिन ये जो कंपाउंड्स का जो रेशियो होता है बाय मास, वो ऑलवेज एवरीवेयर इज द सेम. So that's why this is the fixed ratio by mass. इसलिए इसे क्या कहा जाता है? Pure substance. Okay? The next point, mixture. In a mixture, the constituents are not present in a fixed ratio. क्योंकि इसमें कोई भी अमाउंट में constituent particles रह सकता है या मिक्स हो सकता है. So this is not the pure. Okay? Now the next point, two or different elements are combined chemically. Compounds में दो से ज़्यादा elements chemically combined होता है, but mixture में क्या होता है? Two or more pure substance are mixed physically. Compound में chemically mix up होता है and mixture में physically mix up होता है. Okay? Now the next point, a compound is always homogeneous mixture in nature. Compound always क्या होता है? Homogeneous in nature, mixture in nature, nature, okay? But mixture क्या होता है? Either ये homogeneous होता है और heterogeneous mixture. Clear? ये होमोजीनियस भी हो सकता है या तो हेट्रोजीनियस. नाउ द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, कंपाउंड हैज फिक्स्ड मेल्टिंग एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट. कंपाउंड्स का मेल्टिंग एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट हमेशा फिक्स होता है. क्यों? क्योंकि ये द रेशियो ऑलवेज फिक्स्ड बाय मास. बट मिक्सचर does not have fixed melting and boiling point because इसका constituent particles are not the same. That's why. Next point, the constituent of a compound can only be separated by either chemical or electrochemical methods. Means constituents of compounds को separate किया जाता है chemical या तो electrochemical method के साथ. But मिक्सचर को हम लोग वेयर कंस्टिट्यूएंट ऑफ अ मिक्सचर कैन बी इजीली सेपरेटेड बाय फिजिकल मेथड. इसे हम लोग फिजिकल मेथड से भी अलग कर सकते हैं. लाइक एग्जांपल्स, वाटर, सॉल्ट, बेकिंग सोडा एक्सेट्रा. वाटर H2O, salt NaCl, baking soda. Okay, so just examples here, mixture, oil and water, sand and water, smoke, that is the combination of smoke and fog. Clear, students? Now the types of mixture. Mixture are of two types, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Now the first of all, we will explain homogeneous mixture. What is the homogeneous mixture? A mixture is said to be homogeneous if the different components present in it are uniformly mixed without any clear boundary of separation. This means, like example, air, sugar solution, salt solution, etc. This means when we dissolve salt, that is sodium chloride, in water, the solution formed is a homogeneous mixture. The components of the mixture are present uniformly throughout, such that it is not possible to identify them. So that's why this solution is called homogeneous mixture. Now Look at the activity of homogeneous mixture. Student, you can see I have taken 100 ml water in a glass, spoon and 1 spoon of salt. Now I have mixed the 1 spoon. I have mixed 1 spoon of salt in 100 ml of water and stir it with the help of spoon for 1 minute. After leaving the mixture undisturbed for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, we will observe that the salt particles are completely disappear. That is, it is completely dissolved in water. So, this is called the homogeneous mixture because this mixture have no boundaries. This mixture no boundaries. Okay? Now the next topic, heterogeneous mixture. A mixture is said to be a heterogeneous if it does not have a uniform composition and also has visible boundaries of separation between the components. So this is called the heterogeneous mixture. Example, a mixture of sand and common salt is a heterogeneous mixture. Oil and water, chalk and water, muddy water, etc. Now, this is the activity of heterogeneous mixture. I will take 30 gram of sand and 30 gram of salt. Now mix to each other. We will observe that a mixture, it does not have a uniform composition and also has visible boundaries of separation between the components. Okay? Now, the next topic, matter, can be divided into two parts. Now look at here, pure substance and mixture. Matter is divided into two parts, that is pure substance and mixture. Pure substance are also in two types, elements and compounds. And mixture are also two types, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Look at this picture. Historically, symbols were not always like this. Some of the earliest symbols were those used by the ancient Greeks to represent the four elements, earth, air, fire and water. These were adopted by Plato using the Pythagorean geometrical solids. Now, then Daltons also identify some elements and components by using the pictorial symbols, using the circle as the main symbol. A few symbols given by Daltons for some elements and compounds are given. Now look at here. Hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, iron, gold, sulfur, lead, silver, copper, zinc, mercury, platina, phosphorus. Now, finally, in 1813, John Jacob Brazeilis devised a system using letter of the English letter or alphabet. Currently, IUPAC, that is the full form of International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This is the full form of IUPAC. Okay, approves the name of elements. Most of the symbols consist of the first one or two letter of the element's name in English Latin or English alphabet. Okay, the first letter of a symbol is always written in capital letter and the second as a small letter. Okay. Now, elements and their symbols. Elements name hydrogen, symbol capital H. After that, helium, it's also be started in H. So it's the first letter is H and the second letter in the small e. Lithium, Li, beryllium, Be, boron, B, capital B, carbon, capital C, nitrogen, capital N. Means the first letter always with the symbol is always written is capital letter. Okay. Oxygen, O, fluorine, capital F, neon, first letter is capital N and the second letter is also small in E. Sodium, Na. This is the represented, this symbol, it's a Latin name, natrium. We will study in further. Magnesium. It's also the first letter is M and the second letter it's also small, it's G. Aluminium, Al, first letter capital, second letter small. Silicon, Si, phosphorus, capital P, sulfur, capital S, chlorine, capital C, small l, argon, capital A, small r. Potassium, capital K, it's also be the represented by Latin name Kalium. Calcium, Ca. Clear? Now the next, there are a number of elements whose names begin with the same letter. Examples, name of the element, aluminium, argon, arsenic. These three elements are whose names begin with the same letter, A. But the symbols, aluminium, Al, argon, Ar, and arsenic, As. Next is barium, beryllium, bismuth, boron, bromine. Barium, Ba, beryllium, Be, bismuth, Bi, boron, only B, bromine, Br. Next, calcium, Ca, carbon, capital C, chlorine, Cl, chromium, Cr, and cobalt, Co. The symbols of such elements are represented by the first letter followed by same prominent letter from their English names. Clear? Now some elements have been named after their Latin or German names. Symbols for some elements with the Latin names. Name of the element silver. Latin name Argentinum. Ag. Copper cuprum. Cu. Gold arum. Au. Gold, its symbol is Au. Arum. It is represented in a Latin name by their Latin name. Iron, ferrum, Fe. Mercury, hydrogyrum, Hg. Potassium, calcium, K. Sodium, natrium, Na. Lead, plumbum, Pb. Antimony, stibbium, Sb. Tungsten, wolfram, that is W. Okay. Now the next topic, atomicity. So now what is the atomicity? The number of atoms present in a single molecule is known as atomicity. It can be classified into 4 types. Atomicity, that is also monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic, tetraatomic. So mono means 1, dia means 2, triatomic means 3 and tetraatomic means 4. Okay students? So we will go further. We will recall the molecules. Okay? We already have discussed in the previous class what is a molecule. A molecule is the smallest particles of an element or a compound that is capable of existing independently and shows all the properties of that substance. So this is called the molecules. Okay? Molecules are atoms or group of atoms. Molecule क्या होता है? Smallest particles of an elements का smallest particle होता है, atom होता है या group of atom होता है जो हमेशा कैसे exist करता है? Independently, and ये also shows the properties of the substance. Substance का properties भी ये show करता है. So now molecules are 2 types. That is also molecules of elements and molecules of compounds. Now the first, molecules of elements. Molecules of an elements are formed by the same types of atoms. Molecules of elements में क्या होता है? वो same type of atoms से ही बना हुआ होता है. Like nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, ozone, phosphorus, sulfur, etc. Clear? Molecules of an element are formed by the same type of atoms. Like example, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These all are diatomic in nature. Diatomic means 2, like nitrogen 2, H2, O2, Cl2, Br2, like that. Okay. Next is ozone. Ozone is a triatomic in nature. Like this is the ozone. Means O3. Triatomic means 3. Phosphorus, tetraatomic in nature, means this atomicity is 4. Ozone atomicity is 3. So 4 So the structure of the phosphorus like that. Sulfur 8 means the atomicity of sulfur is 8. It's called polyatomic. Poly means many. And the structure like that. So this is called the atomicity by the same types of atoms. Same elements are formed by the same types of atoms. This is the molecules of elements. Okay. Now the molecules of compound. So what is the compound? Two or more elements are combined chemically. So atoms of different elements join together in fixed ratio to form molecules of a compound. It's maybe diatomic, triatomic or polyatomic. Poly means many. So like example HCl. Carbon monoxide, CO, CO2, HCl, there is a 2 atoms. Their atomicity is 2. 1 hydrogen, 1 chlorine. Carbon monoxide, 1 carbon, 1 oxygen. Carbon dioxide, how many atoms present in this compound? 3. Carbon 1, oxygen 2. Now HCl, hydrogen 1 atom and 1 chlorine 1 atom. So is equal to 2 atom present in hydrochloric acid. Suppose CO2, carbon 1 atom and oxygen 2 atom is equal to 3 atom. That means in carbon dioxide this compound 3 atoms are present. For examples, the molecules of a number of elements are made up of only one single atom of that element, that is their atomicity is 1. So they are known as monoatomic. They are represented as helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. These all are the noble element. Okay, noble gas. Okay. Now the next is a molecule of oxygen is made up of 2 atoms of oxygen. Its atomicity is 2 and it's represented like O2, H2, N2, Cl2, Br2, etc. So they are known as diatomic. Number 3rd, a molecule of ozone is made up of 3 atoms of oxygen. Its atomicity is 3 and is represented as O3, CO2, carbon dioxide, etc. So they are known as triatomic. A molecule of many elements are made up of 4 atoms of that element. They are known as tetraatomic. Example P4SO3. So their atomicity is 4. Clear, student? Now the next topic, valency. What is the valency? Different elements have different combining capacities. This is called its valency. Or valency is the measure of the combining capacity of atoms and molecules. Okay, so this is called the valency. In the next video, I will explain the valency. Okay, students? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel to get the next update or video.